to touch on it because I was wondering why you are giving us breaking news from 411 newspapers. We don't know where you are getting your information. You are not the Minister of Education, and they are not communicating to you officially. So I don't want you to touch on it. Are you giving us more information, or?
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, the reason why I brought that matter to the attention of the Senate is twofold. One, to highlight the importance of this discussion, that in fact the ministry, following what we are debating now, is making a decision that is positive. Secondly, Madam Speaker, you know, the issue of midterm is an issue that has been canvassed by all the senators, almost all of them, in their contribution. And I'll just bring you the information that that matter is already being dealt with. Madam Speaker, I was just saving time for the Senate, and I think it's a good thing. I thank you, Madam Speaker.
Senator Kindiki Kidure, Professor.
Honorable Speaker, I want to make very brief remarks as follows. First, on the issue of the strikes and incidents around schools, it is my view, Honorable Speaker, that the curriculum that we are having is overcrowded for our children. And with the COVID-19, the situation has even become worse because now a heavy curriculum has now had to be dealt with in the context of a backlog. And I think there is only so much that a human person can sustain. It's impossible. It is impossible to raise children while subjecting them to the kind of study program that we are subjecting them at the moment. Secondly, Honorable Speaker, as a nation, we must find ways of balancing between the freedom that we so much cherish and limiting exposure of our children to social media. I know some countries in the East have gone to the extreme of very high limitations. And the other countries, and I think that's where we fall, have been very liberal when it comes to exposure to social media. Some of the bad habits that we are seeing our children espousing are direct influence from social media, Honorable Speaker. Secondly, on the issue of IBC, I want to make the following three comments. One, we must respect court orders, however painful. However painful. Two, I just want to say in terms of what the commissioner said today, that they don't have money. It makes sense. So, as an officer of the court, I am imploring our judiciary, when they make such court orders, because we have already said we must respect the court orders, to be also sensitive to the practicability of court orders. Because when you instruct and order a public institution to do something, you must ask yourself as a judge, how does that public body implement your court order? Otherwise, Madam Speaker, we are creating a difficult situation where you will have an embarrassment, and we don't want to expose our judiciary. They have already been exposed to enough by other arms of government. So we will be the last to be able to expose our judiciary to any lack of obedience to court orders. Lastly, Honorable Speaker, with regard to the preparedness of the Commission to the general election, they are trying their best. We wish them well. Although I know they have also made Kenya elections extremely expensive. And up to now, they have not explained to Kenyans, at least to me satisfactory, why the cost of elections per capita in this country is 10 times, the next expensive system. In other words, our elections are among the most expensive in the world, and no particular reason has been given convincingly. Finally, Honorable Speaker, I request, as a country, we must remove politics from the conduct of elections if we have to sustain our democracy. And therefore, cabinet ministers who are lecturing us, yet they are a partisan and they are promoting a particular political candidate, must step down from the multi-agency team, because espousing government policy, which is enshrined in the law for a minister of national government or a minister of a county government, does not include campaigning for a candidate for the next election.
Thank you, Senator. Finally, the chair of the committee, and I give you only 2 minutes to accept the direction. Yeah. Yes, what's your point of order?
Madam Speaker, I don't know if you have noticed that one senator, who I will not mention because his constituents are listening, is applauding by clapping the table. This is an august house. Madam Speaker, there's precedence on how we applaud in this house.
Well noted.
By stamping our feet. This is not a market in, let me not mention the county. This is not a bar. Madam Speaker, please, can you reprimand that member and tell them how senators...
Thank you, Senator.
Should I mention the name? No, I'll embarrass him. But kindly, I'm shocked. I am shocked, Madam Speaker. This is the Senate of the Republic of Kenya. In the capital, you stamp your feet on the ground to express to express that you're congratulating or you're happy with what someone... Affirmation.
Point is taken, and your colleague has been corrected.